Hi guys, what's up? Welcome back to another video this week. So for this video I'm a little excited because I think I say that every time, but it's because I put a lot of thought into my videos and I kind of think about things that you guys would want to see. I also do my research and see what's like kind of popular and going around during this time when I'm trying to film. For today's video I wanted to go ahead and collect all my best products that were drugstore and $10 and under, so I can create a full face for you guys. Also, a lot of these products are my favorite products. I've been using them for a while, and if you want to go ahead and try them, you can, because it won't break your bank. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. If you want to see what products I'm gonna be using, then go ahead and keep on watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe because hello, I need the support. Thank you. All right, let's just go ahead. Alright, I already moisturized because I don't have like a drugstore moisturizer that I'm really fond of. One thing I spend a pretty penny on is skincare, so that I won't be showing you guys in this video. But for primer, I like dewy primers. Dewy everything, dewy foundations, dewy primers, dewy moisturizers. So for my primer, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Face Primer Dewy Luminix. I think that's how you pronounce it. This is how it looks. A little bit of this goes a long way, so I don't want to do too much. I just want to add kind of some luminosity under my foundation. So I'm gonna go ahead and apply this first. It gives you like a nice kind of glowy base without it being heavy on the glitter, because a lot of these dewy primers or luminous primers just look very glittery, and this one doesn't have any glitter at all. It just makes your face look nice and glowy. Go ahead and do my brows. Where's my mirror? So this is one product that I've been loving since I discovered it. I was like, wow, this is to me, this is a little better than the Anastasia Beverly Hill Brow Defining Pencil, just because I feel like it's a little bit smoother. The product, I don't know, just blends out a lot better when you brush the spoolie through your brows. I don't know, it's just one of those things that I feel like if you can do the product, but if you can do the job just as good or even better for less of the price, then this is it. So this is the NYX Professional Precision Brow Pencil. I have it in the shade, what shade do I have it in? Ash brown. So this is what the pencil looks like. It has a very similar tip to the Brow Defining Pencil by ABH, and then the spoolie on the other side. So I'm gonna go ahead and just fill in my eyebrows. Alright, eyebrows are now done. I went ahead and cleaned up my eyebrows after I filled them in with the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Concealer. I'm also going to use this concealer to set my eyes. I am going to begin with my eyes because I'm just that girl. I don't really know what I'm gonna do with my eyes yet, but I do know that I'm gonna use the Wet n Wild Color Icon little palettes. They look like this. I have two of them. I have Rosé in the Air. This one reminds me a lot of the ABH Modern Renaissance palette, and then this is Not a Basic Peach. So they're both really pretty. They both have different shades in them, but I'm gonna go ahead and begin using Not a Basic Peach because I want some of the transition shades that are on here. I think I might do like a light kind of smoky eye. I haven't done like a warm smoky lid in a while, so that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna use the JS5. It looks kind of like one of the M443, I think it is. That's what it looks like to me. That's what it looks like. Actually, It's also very similar to the M513. So the brush that I'm going to be using kind of reminds me of the M513 from Morphe. So to begin on my crease, I'm going to go ahead and take this shade right here. This is a very orangey warm color, very pretty. I'm going to put that in my crease. Deepen up my crease, I'm going to take this shade right here now. It's very similar to the orange one that I was using, but I kind of want to start bringing down the shade onto my lid. I'm going to go ahead and switch brushes because this one's getting a little bit too big for that darker shade. So I'm going to take a Morphe, this is a JS6. This brush is very similar to the M443. That's the one that it was similar to. I'm gonna take one of my regular Morphe brushes because I need to blend out a little bit of that kind of crease that I have going on right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this shade. I'm gonna go ahead and take this shade right here. It's like a cream shade. I just wanna clean that up a little bit because I brought it up too high. Now to deepen up my kind of lash line, I just want to put it like towards the outer corner. I'm going to take a Morphe M508 and I'm going to take this really dark brown right here. Is it focusing? I'm going to take this dark brown right here and Buggins, hi, hello, and put that, this doesn't have a mirror, and put that right here, like on my lower lash line. Not my lower lash line, my lash line. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other eye. I wanted to keep it light. I don't want to end up with like a very dark smoky eye because knowing me, that will happen. I get carried away all the time. Alright guys, I'm done now with both of my eyes. I kind of like how this looks. This was super easy too. Like it was just a 2-shade. So I know I said that I might use both, but I only stuck with one and I only used the Not a Basic Peach palette. So this is kind of what it looks like. I only used this one, 3 shades. This shade, and then this shade. So this one was my transition shade, this one was my lid kind of deepening shade, and then this is what I used for the liner on my crease, like the smoky out liner. So for foundation, I'm gonna be using I don't know if this is a new foundation from e.l.f. I know that they kind of revamped their shades and their formula, but it still has the same name. This is the e.l.f. Flawless Finish Foundation. Thank the Lord that they came out with so many new shades because I love the formula of this foundation, but I could never find my shade. It was terrible. And this is the shade Cashew. I'm gonna pump this and just put it directly on my face because I go in and then blend it out with a brush. I really hope I don't drop this on my clothes. Send. I'm gonna go ahead and blend in the foundation with the JS1 and just let me put this behind me. So for concealer, I'm going to use the, like I said earlier, the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop concealer. This is in the shade Neutral. Just gonna put that under my eyes. Oh, and to blend out my concealer, I always forget to do this. I'm using the JS3. This brush is so good to blend out concealer as well.
Listen, man.
For powder, I'm gonna use the Maybelline Fit Me Loose finishing powder. I have it in the shade Fair Light. I like to just take a bit on my sponge and just kind of press it in well. Now that we're done with setting powder, I'm gonna go ahead and bronze. I have a few bronzers from Wet n Wild. Wet n Wild is like my #1 drugstore brand. They're so good and so affordable. This is one of the new bronzers that they released. This is called Wet Shady Beaches. It's very warm and pretty. I like it. I love it actually. So I'm gonna go ahead and take a Morphe M527. It's this very popular fluffy brush that everyone loves using for bronzer. I'm just gonna take it, kind of dust it off and press it into, I need a closer mirror, and press it into my cheekbones. I'm gonna go ahead and use my favorite baked blush from Milani. This is in the shade Luminoso. So this used to be my go-to back then. It was the Bomb Diggity. So I'm just gonna take the JS2 that I was using for my bronzer also and just use it for my blush and just pack that on there. It's a very light blush and it also gives you like a sheen to your cheek, so you don't have to be afraid of like overdoing that shit. So for highlight now, I am obsessed with the Wet n Wild highlights. These are the Mega Glow highlighting powders. Two of my favorite shades are Precious Petals and Golden Crown. I think I'm just gonna dig into both, but this is, which one is this one? This is Golden Flower Crown. And then this is Precious Petals. Like this one is more of a pinky undertone, obviously. How fucking rude. Like, hello, get out of here with that. I'm so sorry for the fucking noise outside of my window. Like, I don't understand what they think this is out here with their fucking bikes and shit. Like, anyways, I'm using a JS4 to highlight. I kind of like how this applies highlight also. I just realized that I haven't even added lashes. The Ardell Demi Wispies. These are very affordable lashes. I think they're like $5 a pop. I think they're getting more expensive now. I think they're like $6. But if you like a very natural look, you can go ahead and use these. I like more of a fuller brow. I like fuller brows, but I also like a fuller lash. So I'm just gonna go ahead and take one of my House of Lashes. These are a little bit more expensive. They're like 12 bucks. They're a little over $10, but my personal use, I need to use fluffy lashes. Alright guys, we're almost at the finish line. I'm gonna go ahead and finish my lower lash line. I already added my lashes and like top mascara, so I just gotta finish my lower lash line. I'm gonna go ahead and just kind of do the same for the bottom that I did for the top. Just kind of follow the same color scheme and just blend it out. I do want to add a little bit of kind of glitter on my inner corner. I have these, I think I might use this one. I have these cute little kind of single shadows from Wet n Wild, and they're kind of like a cream base, but they're glittery, so it's like a all-in-one kind of glitter shadow, so you don't have to worry about the base. So I'm gonna go ahead and take Brass. Look at that. That just looks, I feel like it added a little bit more of extraness to this look, you know, kind of brought it together. It makes it look cuter. So you see, it just kind of adds a little bit more of extraness to the look, you know, kind of makes it look nicer. I'm gonna go ahead and do my lips now. The products that I'm gonna use on my lips, oh my god, I have glitter on my hair. The products I'm gonna use on my lips aren't necessarily drugstore, but they're very cheap. I'm gonna go ahead and take the ColourPop Lippy Pencil in BFF3, and I'm gonna top it off with a gloss. I don't know if this is still available, I'm sorry guys. This is the Ultra Glossy Lip. This was a collection with Elaire and ColourPop. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing her name right, Elaire. I don't even know if you can see it, but yeah. To set my face now, I am going to use the Milani Make It Last Setting Spray. I love this ish. It is so good. I just have to move my hairs out the way. So I'm just gonna spray my face. This stuff is so good for the price. It's only 10 bucks. And it makes your makeup last all day. Alright guys, so this is the finished look. Let me know if you liked it. Also let me know if there are any products that I didn't use that you would recommend that are in the $10 or below budget. Yeah, so don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.